Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. You know this is the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS. And this man right here, we're just waking up, Schroeder Skywalker. Look at him all stretched out. He's ready to give you guys his touchdown calls. I'm ready. I'm fired up. Let's get this bread, guys. So what we're looking at here is Draft Dashboard. $1 for 30 days, guys. This is the best optimizer on the planet. I use it for all my videos, for all my research, guys. Click on the link in the description below, and you too can have Draft Dashboard. All right. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players. That's all my player pools for every single sport because I play them all. I have to. I'm a provider. Sleepers and studs, and you get the NFL cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. This has the best top studs, top blocks of the slate, top mid tier, top value of the slate, guys. This is the real deal draft dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you are in. All right. So, you know the routine. If you're new, what I do is I give you my top 5 picks for every single position, and we win every week. So, because I play a lot of cash games, I go heavy on cash games, very light on GPPs. Because I'm in it for the long haul. You gotta watch your bankroll grow and grow and grow. It's a slow build, guys, but at the end of the season, you're gonna be like, "Ah, oh, this is so nice. I can get Christmas presents for my kids." You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the business of making people money. You know what I mean? So before we get into the player pool, so what we're looking at here, guys, is www.dfsclub.com, the daily fantasy sports powerhouse. 3 providers in one, guys. I don't know if you've ever been with a provider or not. If you have, we just changed the game. We changed the game for the better. It's DFS Space, the DFS Whispers, myself, Skywalker DFS. We give you lineups, guys, for every single sport. We're the only one in the business that does this. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR going tomorrow, soccer going today, esports always going, MMA. Man, we check my Twitter. Look what we did in MMA yesterday. WNBA is over. College football, guys. College basketball coming up. And here's the Hall of Fame, a little slideshow for you guys. So you can see that we are winning in here. We've been open since August 1st. That's it. We're brand new. We're approaching 400 members. So we're doing something right. All right. Click the join now button. Click on my logo. Here are your plans, guys. So this is for every single sport and for the length of time that you see. This isn't for a season. This isn't for per sport. This is for everything. Everything. Okay. You get all access to the members only Slack chat, which is where we drop all the lineups, guys. 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS Club. Pre-lock Insight, which are the members only podcasts. I'll probably do an NFL podcast tonight because there's a lot of questions in the chat room already. Because it's going to be a tricky slate. We cover DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks, Yahoo, Monkey Knife Fight, you name it, we cover it. Pick your plan, guys. $25 a month. You can save some money and go 6. You can save a whole lot and go a year. Or you can check us out for the weekend. See how we do on Sunday. Get the 3-day pass, guys. This is what providers should look like, guys. Look at these prices. No one can even come close to these prices. They'll charge you hundreds of dollars per sport per season. We play everything, guys. Everything. So if you're a DFS player, even a casual DFS player, we are for you. All right. www.dfsclub.com. Join the winning team. All right. So let's get into it, guys. The Millionaire Maker. All right, y'all. So let's dig into it. Schroeder's going to help me out. Schroeder's all stretched out. You going to help me dig into the slate or what, dude? Huh? You need to sleep all day. We got to go to work now, dude. People tune in for you, not for me. So let's go to quarterback first. These are in no particular order, mind you, but these are the quarterbacks I like to take that $1,000,000 down. First up, Kyler Murray, guys. 6'7". That's expensive for Kyler Murray, but he's got a great matchup against the Giants, who got no defense. They're 28th against quarterbacks, 28th overall. Kyler Murray, look at his last 2 games, 32-25. So he's found his footing. He's very comfortable in the NFL now. Mind you, he's a baseball player too. He signed with the Oakland Athletics, so he's a very athletic young man. He'll get you a ton of rushing yards, guys. Get yourself some Kyler Murray. All right, next up, Lamar Jackson, 6'8". 14, 34 fantasy points. He's so reliant on his rushing. If he doesn't get rushing yards, that's it, except for week 1. Other than that, I mean, 14, 34 fantasy points. Before that, 27 fantasy points. Seattle has a 17th ranked defense against quarterbacks, 15th overall. Lamar Jackson might go overlooked this weekend, so he's worth a look at 6'8". Next up, we got Josh Allen because we love to pick on Miami. Josh Allen's no slate breaker or anything, but when you're going up against a worse defense against the quarterback versus overall period, you got to play the quarterback. You have to. They jacked this price up to 6'5", which is fair. Get him in there, guys. You got to get some Josh Allen. He rushes the ball, too. He hasn't had the best of seasons. I'd say he's probably disappointed this year so far, but this could be his breakout game. And let's see who we got next. We got Jared Goff in a juicy matchup against Atlanta because they just can't stop nobody when it comes to passing. Nobody. As if you need any more reason to play the Rams this weekend. 31 ranked defense against quarterbacks, 30th overall. Goff is 6'2", so he's cheaper than the other two. He had a shit game last game. He had 2 fantasy points. That's not like him. So look for him to bounce back, guys, against Atlanta in this shootout of a game. All right, get him in there at 6'2". And let's see, last but not least, maybe the chalkiest one of the slate, guys, is going to be Matt Ryan. 6'3", 34, 36, 20, and he's the safest, too. He's a safe, floor guy who'll get you 20. Ceiling, he might get you 40. That's Matt Ryan, all right? Don't get cute with this shit when it comes to cash games. When it comes to milli makers, yeah, get cute. Get hella cute because that's the only way you're going to win. You got to get lucky, and you got to get lucky. So you got to play a lot of long shots. But Matt Ryan's a for sure shot, guys, at 6'3". So get him in there. So let's get into running backs. First one I got, Devontae Freeman. Again, this is in no particular order, guys. No particular order. Going up against the LA Rams, they cannot stop the rush. Devontae Freeman also gets receptions. His targets have gone down, as you can see, 9, 5, and 3. But his rushes have gone up. So Devontae Freeman's worth a look tomorrow, guys. Maybe in that millionaire maker. Next up, Chris Carson. What a year he's having. What a year. Against Baltimore, they're ranked 15th against the run, so that's kind of the middle of the pack. So that's not the best defense. So he's definitely in play at 6'5". 29, 22, 22 fantasy points, guys. He doesn't really catch the ball a lot. So he's a first and second, maybe third down back sometimes, depending on where they're at. Get yourself some Chris Carson. Next up, the chalk of the slate is going to be Leonard Fournette. 18, 27, 30 fantasy points. Minshew leans on Fournette for his whole offensive scheme, guys. So get him in there at 7K. He's come out of nowhere this year, guys. Let's face it. You got to get him in there. Next up, Dalvin Cook. And why the fuck not? You're going to play Dalvin Cook this week against Detroit. 30th against the rushers. I know he's pricey at 8K, but in cash games, he's a lock. 19, 30, and 13. That 13 was because he faced a very tough rushing defense. So give him a break. All right, so get him in there at 8K. Then we got Saquon Barkley. He's back, guys. He's back from injury. I'm sure you fantasy owners of him in your season-long leagues are really excited. He came back early. So he's going to go out there, and he's going to have himself a game. I don't care. He's going up against Arizona, who's actually pretty tough against the run. 12th in the league. So it's not the best, but it's not mid. It's kind of good. But it's Barkley. They're going to lean on him heavily. Heavily. All right? So get him in there, guys. Let's see. Do I have any more running back? That is going to do it for running backs, guys. So let's go to wide receivers. Are you going to help me or what, man? You ain't leave me hanging, Schroeder? They can't. People pay to see you, man. Not me. Look at him. He can give. He cares. All right, Schroeder. So our first wide receiver is going to be the chalk play of the slate. It looks like it's going to be Julio Jones. He's due for that breakout game. And what an opportunity against the Rams, guys, because this is going to be a shootout. There's going to be lots of points scored. So take the over. Julio Jones is worth a look at 8K. The Rams are 12th against wide receivers, which kind of surprises me, and 19th defensively overall. But get Julio Jones in there, guys, for your cash games. And let's see who we got next. Who next? We got T.Y. Hilton. Now, T.Y. is always a tricky player. He's either boom or bust, I've noticed. Without Andrew Luck. No Andrew Luck. I mean, you're kind of taking who else are they going to pass it to, basically? He's a good GPP play at 5'9". I think he'll be low owned, but we'll see. Houston is 25th against wide receivers. They can't stop the pass at all. All right, so get him in there. Next up, another chalky play, probably going to be Robert Woods. Again, going up against Atlanta defense, guys. He's 5'9". Get him in there for your cash games. Last but not least, I believe, is going to be Tyler Boyd. This is for the Millie Maker, okay? 6, 31, 4 fantasy points in his last 3. Jacksonville's 20th against the pass. I think a lot of people are going to overlook Tyler Boyd this week. He's not the most sexy play, but I think he might be a slate breaker. That's just my inkling, guys. Do what you want, but Tyler Boyd's my dude. He's my sleeper this week for wide receiver. Get him in there. And last but not least, let's go to tight end, guys. Tight end. It's not the most. A lot of people punt tight end. I particularly don't. There's a lot of value here. First off, we got Mark Andrews. He's 4'9", 13, 10, 15, so super consistent, guys. Going up against Seattle, who ranks 29th. That's almost last in the league against tight ends. So Mark Andrews is basically a lock for me in cash games. Absolutely. Next up, we got Austin Hooper. What a year this boy's having, man. I called it, though. 25, 14, 29 fantasy points. Against the Rams, they're ranked 22nd against tight ends. So Austin Hooper going to have himself a game. Next up, for a GPP play, I think Darren Waller might take some down. All right. 8, 30, 12, 8. The Raiders gave him all this extra money recently, so he's happy. He's going to go out there and show him what he can do. We already know what he can do, but I think he's going to have himself a game. Darren Waller's my Millie Maker tight end. And next up, if he plays, which he probably will, Evan Ingram, guys. The lock of the slate for tight ends. Going up against the worst team against tight ends, the Arizona Cardinals. We all know that. You don't need an excuse to play Evan Ingram, but here's your excuse, okay? And last but not least, another one that might go overlooked, Hunter Henry. Boy, did he have a game coming back. He had 33 fantasy points on that comeback game. And also check this out. Tennessee is ranked 26th against tight ends. So look for a lot of pressure to be on Phillip Rivers, and he's just going to dump that ball to Hunter Henry all day long. So that's going to do it, guys, for my Millionaire Maker picks. Are you guys ready for Schroeder's picks? Hashtag Schroeder's picks. Are you ready, Schroeder? So what Schroeder's going to do is going to give you who's going to get 1 touchdown, who's going to get you 2 touchdowns, and who's going to break the slate. Who's going to get 3 touchdowns? And this doesn't include quarterbacks, all right? Because that's just cheating. So Schroeder, are you ready for Schroeder's picks? Schroeder is ready for Schroeder's picks. So, Schroeder, take a look. I'm going to scroll up and down. He's looking. Who's going to get the 1 touchdown this week? Who's going to do it? He's looking. Come on. All right. Who's your first one? Who's going to get one? That's easy, Schroeder. Come on. So Schroeder said Chris Carson's going to get 1 touchdown this week, guys. So that's Schroeder's first pick. Now, Schroeder, who is going to get the 2 touchdowns this week? All right. I want you to think hard about this one. Who's going to get 2 touchdowns? Take a look. Who you got? Oh, I'm sure you guys heard that one. See, Schroeder's with me on this. Schroeder says Tyler Boyd's going to get 2 touchdowns, guys. Take that to the bank. And Schroeder, who's going to break the slate? Who's going to get us 3 touchdowns this week? Who's it going to be? Let's look. Take a look. Who's going to get us 3 touchdowns? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? All right, you guys heard it here first. Schroeder says Cooper Kupp is going to get 3 touchdowns. He's going to break the slate. You heard it here first. Hashtag Schroeder's picks. Schroeder Skywalker. If you watch all my videos, guys, he does all my home run calls. Scary accurate. His record speaks for itself. This cat is better at predicting home runs, touchdowns, triple doubles, goals than Cam ATL. All right, and it's not even close. So pick those picks to the bank, guys, And like I always do, let's get you guys a free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. So we're going to go to the lineup optimizer, and you can do this all day long with Draft Dashboard. You can do 100 lineups. You can do a million lineups. So it gives us Josh Allen, Devontae Freeman, Dalvin Cook, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Gabriel, yuck, Hunter Henry, Evan Ingram, Ravens D, punted defense. I always say this to my Draft Dashboard members. Who knows? Who knows? Tyler Gabriel can be the slate breaker. All right. Draft Dashboard knows it's shit. He's got an 82 ranking, which isn't bad. All right. So that's going to do it for the Millie Maker video. Now say that fast 10 times. All right. And don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Join the family. Get in here for tomorrow, for Sunday, for football. And then during the week, guys, we got basketball starting this week. We still got NHL going. We're killing it this morning. It's only a 2-game slate. We got a regular slate this evening. We got soccer this evening. We got truck racing or some shit this weekend. And then we got NASCAR tomorrow too, guys. Get your butts in here. Join the winning team, guys. And that's it. So let's get that millie. I know, shout out to my members. I know one of you is going to hit that millie maker. Last week we had a $3,000 winner. This week we had a $4,000 winner in the showdown contest. So we're killing it in NFL, guys. Members, your day is coming. One of you is going to get the millie maker. One of you is going to do it. Hopefully all of you are going to do it, but we'll see. We'll see. I know you guys can do it. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to DFS Space. Shout out to the DFS Whispers. Shout out to the DFS Club. Throw it up too sweet. Shout out to Schroeder Skywalker for Schroeder's picks. And that's going to do it. I'm going to get up out of here. Look for my NHL video tonight, guys. And like I always say, let's get that bread and don't take shit from nobody. We out, y'all. Take care, guys. I'll see you tonight.